Okay, population. Right. Looks like... oh, that's not good. Hisho and Vega have been assimilated by Sophons. Well, that's surprising since they're all the way over there. Not on Andromeda, hasn't been taken. Right, that's certainly high on my priority list to take though. Looks like, yeah, some probes are getting down here. Okay. How are we looking on... oh wow, I'm actually second on military front now. I checked actually last turn then, and I was fourth, so I'm not sure how that changed. We've gone down from ecstatic recently. It was always going to be hard to keep it up. As long as I'm... well, I'm happy if I'm happy, put it that way. Okay, so let's do the automated movement for the turn. They come back there. There's a brig on Kais and Polaris. Let's stick a frigate in on both of these if they can get it done quickly, which I believe they can. Right. Yeah, so all of a sudden my military's going to get rather good, I think, coming up. Right, I got a scout there. Oh, incubator there. Okay, I definitely need to kill that before it gets over here. Sadly, I don't have a ship in the area anymore, though. Probably going off to there. Right, so I'm freaking annoyed that I moved that off. I could have killed it. That could cause me issues now. Let's get a brig out here, and I'm going to bring that down to there. I'll put that on guard, stop it from getting down there. I think that's the idea. Okay, they've got a fleet there still. Let's upgrade or repair. Oh wow, that's expensive. Sure, I can really afford it, but kind of have to, really, don't I? So I might send that back in this turn. But I really don't understand why we did so poorly in that last battle. I mean, it could be a bug potentially, but don't know. I probably will attack him again this turn. Right, so there's a bark I've got here. Let's do an expedition, my only bark. To the Arctic one. Dust loot. I can wait. Is it just decky? Right, am I forgetting something? Let's check. So, don't have anything in the Hannahs I want out. So I do actually in Polaris. And that's it. That hasn't arrived yet. Okay. Go to that screen. What else have I got? Kais has actually got one in Hannah. Look at that. It's already full up. Right, so they are losing manpower here. But I think I want to attack. So our manpower is... oh, that's not as much as I thought it would be. Sort of. It's 300 to 500, so if I move back to my system I could grab some more manpower, but yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to start the invasion. Okay, so brilliant. What if you do need the technology to do this, then I've got it. Take a look at the ground battle pane. You will see there are 3 choices. Each has its strengths and weaknesses, which you can discover by looking at the tooltip for the strategy in question. The battle circle in the center of the pane gives you a quick insight into your chances of success. Choose a strategy, and click fight. Right, so they have 38 infantry, we have 60. The infiltration option is You get extra health from your troops, but you get one less attack that turn in effect. I believe that's what that meant. That's pretty much the opposite. So if you want something really quickly, then you go blitz. And there's preemptive bombing, which is do extra damage, but at the downside you cause population and improvement destruction. I think I just want to get this quickly. And we haven't seen a combat before, ground combat, have we? So let's actually watch this as well. So there's nothing tactical about this whatsoever, it's just watching a nice animation basically. It's all strategical in the fact that you have to prepare and get things in your favor beforehand. That's where the skill comes in, if there is. Well, I guess there is. So hopefully I absolutely wreck their forces. I'd be surprised if I take it, and I don't think I will take it. I'm hoping they aren't able to recover their manpower, but it sometimes does happen. Is that it? Yeah. So they're down to 20. I lost 10. Nothing lost. They protected the system, which meant they get 20% enrollment rate. Just temporary. I'm going to continue that. Okay. So what's left? Just this fleet, which I repaired. I'm going to send them in again. Oh. Why is that? Oh, because, yeah, actually I'm going to wait a turn. I don't have enough movement to get in there this turn. So, next turn, hopefully they'll be there. Right, let's end a turn. Plan on moving my trade subsidiary around as soon as I've taken that. Gotta remember that. Because my current one isn't all that good. Not sure I've shown you it actually. Yeah, I'm earning a bit. I haven't upgraded these, which you can as well, but I'll discuss more about that right once I've moved it. Okay, expanding trade. Oh, have we got a second route available? To begin with, empires may only own one trading company. Once this company has shown sustained profits, you will have the opportunity to create a second trading company. Did you notice that your second trade company bar has advanced? Once it gets to 100%, you'll be free to start up another trading company. How can you speed up this process? By making your first trading company bring in even more dust. So let's take a look at that, and I'll come back to that shortly. Hopefully the expanding trade, your economic advisor reporting new developments. Click on the economy screen to learn more. That's actually gotten less. Brilliant. Faction was assimilated, right? So the Sophons all of a sudden probably spent a ton of influence on money on these, and gonna have to grab them off them later. Okay, let's come back in here then. Yeah, so the progress started. That's why we were being told about it. Population. Lyra was colonized down here, which I'm gonna put a subsidiary maybe on there, or a HQ later on. Because it's right at the end of the constellation. Right, so let's manage this one. I might put that there, but I might want to put it somewhere else. I don't have a lot of this resource left. In fact, I need to find ways to improve that, but by taking that would help. Okay, it's done. Brig on Pegasus. Let's get the frigate out and that out. Okay. They coming down here? Looks like it. I think I can attack that this turn. No, can I? No, it's not there yet. Right, let's do this ground combat anyway. So I am going to blitz. I probably don't need to, but yeah, I will just do so. And we've seen that now, so I won't do it for this one. Let's fight. And we've taken them. So, faction assimilated. So it seems that you assimilate them even if you conquer them. As long as you're the first to do it, I believe. That's what happens to be the case. So I think the other two, if I were to conquer them, I wouldn't actually assimilate them. Assimilation means that I get a bonus for that minor race, which for the Hiroshans I think is food, and I'll show you shortly. The spoils of war. Congratulations, the invasion was a success. With the enemy conquered, the system is now part of your empire. Unsurprisingly though, it's not all a bed of roses. The native population aren't entirely happy with their new masters. Until a few turns have passed, the system will be considered in rebellion. Patience! Soon enough, absolute control will be yours. Right. Primus is ours then. If we come here, you can see that we have space dietitians. Okay. That should free up my trade routes now. The thing is, I am making progress there, but yeah, I think I am just going to scrap a subsidiary and move it. So, HQ, I gotta remember where it is. I think it's here, wasn't it? Oh no, I had to move it to Polaris. That's where I want to put it. Okay. Let's find that. Scrap. So how does that affect? Well, it seems to retain that good. Let's put that back on to... I'm even tempted to put on Primus actually. I'll put it here for now. Okay. Now we've taken them, good. Oh, that meant they disappeared. They hadn't actually reached it though, had they, that fleet? Well, let's move ships on this turn. Okay, I've done that. Right, lots of movement to do. Let's stick that on guards. Doesn't seem to be showing up there for some reason. Come back to that. That's waiting. The caravel has reached here. I've actually colonised that now. It looks like they've done all of the expeditions over here, sadly. What is that? It's a detector. I may actually stay there and destroy that. But let's get some of these out. So... for now. Okay. That brig, they've got a fleet coming down there. I've got a spare fleet there, which is doing nothing. Yeah, I may actually want to go after the Sophon now. I think maybe even paying Andromeda a visit in a second. Let's bring this fleet up here then. I think I'll bring him across. Let's deal with that first. It's going to take 3 turns to get there though. Okay, I guess that can stay there. And probably should stick that back in the Hannah rather than have it attacked. Right. What's left? Right. That can go back in the Hannah. It might be coming down there. It doesn't look... Oh, I can't see it, to be honest. So let's send that up there. Colonize Hydrus at some stage. Should have done that last turn, I can't. I need sight really before I move, so yeah, I'm gonna wait here. Let's send one of those over there, see if there's some fog. Okay, and put them on guard. Right, and I believe that's it for the turn. Next turn. Oh, Primus. Yeah, I forgot all about you, didn't I? Which I definitely shouldn't have done. So, I want to colonize that, and I want to colonize that pretty quickly. I'm trying to think about where I want my next settlement now. Oh, right, they have 7 population. I think I want to get in, if I can find it, that there, because that's going to have more than likely the most alien population on it, this system. If we go through all of my systems, I think there's one other which has 7 on it, but yeah, that one. Maybe I should have made it there earlier, but yeah. I'm going to make... wrong system. I'm going to make that settlement well, actually that gives production, so let's put that top and then make those. And we get that in. And maybe if I want to colonize that as well, there's no happiness anomalies, so there's no reason not to colonize these, I think. Get that. Okay. It's done. Let's end the turn. So how much am I getting? +3 at the moment. It's going to take a while to get back to 30. Vulnerable here now, but I don't think they got enough to invade it. Population. Good. I think I just got a new colonizing tech and science building, which will certainly help. Not sure what tech I'm going for next. Right, that ended. Whatever that was. Come back to that later. Looks like they moved round there. That's the colony ship. Now I need to destroy this turn or risk them getting down there and colonizing. Wish I'd brought more than one brig actually now. Oh. You know what? I can't attack here, can I? Because it's within the orange influence, and I forgot that again. So yeah, I can't prevent it from moving there and colonizing. Actually, they shouldn't be able to colonize there either though, should they? Because it's within someone else's influence. So I'd forgotten about that again. It could get down here potentially, so I'm going to have to maybe keep a ship back down here just to keep an eye on things perhaps. Because I don't want them doing that. I need my influence to grow down here. I need to find a way, really. Or just colonize down there myself. Probably will want to colonize a couple of those down there eventually, if I can. Yeah, so I can't attack that Craver either. Right, let's move on back to Xenius then with that. That fleet's coming across there, and I don't really need it there now, actually. So they've got a colony there, which may be okay because of luxury eventually, but I think I'm gonna get... Well, I need the guy who can do free space travel if I'm gonna bring it to there and take that. I may want to attack the Cravers first before doing it. Right, that is in orbit there, so I can attack that, and I can attack that this turn. It's a question of which one I want to go for, and I'm definitely going for one. That's waiting on. Okay, there's 7 ships there. Let's merge up. I don't think I've completed any frigates yet, sadly. Research. Okay, it took a minute to figure this out, and I also updated my build list and had a look for places I could place my governor heroes as well. Not moving any of them yet, but I have located a couple of sites where I might want to move one of them later on. So the tech I'm going to go for next is this expedition one here. Hopefully I can get that before the eyes have, so I can get them, but not definite. Also we'll be able to colonize snow worlds, which I might have one or two, I imagine. Yeah, after that I think I might go for the luxuries, get them up a bit quicker so I can get settlements quicker. Then I'm not sure what I'm going for. Depends. Well, at some stage I'm going to have to get a lot more happiness because I'm going to want to conquer worlds, but we're not quite there yet. Right. Nothing really, no real good worlds right next to me, sadly, because I would be trying to conquer them if they were, but probably want to get their fleet numbers down for the time being. Anyway, so that's the case there. The build list is looking like that. Let's see updates I made. There was a frigate made here this turn, so I'm actually going to get that out, and I'm going to move that frigate to... Takes a long time. Should I move it there? I think I'm going to be keeping my fleet there on decky, so... Well, roughly there. Going to be moving back and forth. Might be... Well, I could have brought that frigate round there actually, which maybe I should have done, because I'm actually going to attack there now. Now this looks like it's within Craver space, luckily for me. So let's take a visit here. Okay, and brilliant. Yes, I can actually attack there, and I think I'll send that probe this turn as well. Right, big advantage, supposedly. Let's hope this goes better this time. I will actually watch it. Let's do the advanced one. So it's experience on fleet. Short range one really didn't seem to work all that well. I'm gonna go... It's only my hero is good at long range, but it does counter their short, which they're almost bound to go. So I'm gonna try sniper this time. They've gone into lock, yeah, that's short. Always go short. Okay, let's speed things up. Could speed up a bit more. It might be too much, I'm sure. Well, we're doing damage. Probably getting a bit of damage on us. The thing is, they close in to try and get a short range, so eventually our ships should both be at short range. It will just take a bit longer for it to happen. So I took out one of their ships, and this fleet got absolutely wrecked. So it looks as if basically this fleet did nothing, and pretty much didn't take part of the combat. And because they got into really close range, they just wrecked them. So yeah, this is really interesting situation. You'd think, well, based on that, I got a big lead, but it's not the case, is it? I definitely need to wait for these frigates to get in there. Do I have any movement left on these? Yes, I do. So let's get back to decky, I guess, and try and get some... Well, I got one frigate coming in, it's making a bit of science. currently, how much would it take to get another frigate in? 3 turns. I'll make another frigate then before I engage them again, and I definitely need to get some better weapons, it would seem. I'm actually going to go for that now then. It gives a bit of a description. I think it may actually give better rockets, this one. So yeah, I'm going to go for this one first and then go back for that, since I do not want to be losing engagements against anyone. So I need a bit of help, it would seem. Okay, let's end the turn. Really surprised about that situation. Oh, I thought I was gonna wreck them like I did last time. Right? Maybe it's not bugged and it's just an issue with how the ships engage. On the all the stats though point to me winning comfortably. Right, we've reached Cap and Sirius. Can't colonize any more there. Okay, Antara's completed. Frigates. Let's get that up. And it looks like there's an event this turn. Trade company, I've got to check that out in a second. Got finished. Primus also completed. Colony. Right, so I could move the population over here to that one. Let's check the stats. So it's 91, 105, 22. Okay, that looked better to me. 133, 52 research. Well, it's less research, but more food. I think I want the food. Grow quicker. Let's make that first, is it? Yeah, better add. Okay. Oh, which one is that? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I should leave it in there. Okay. I was thinking about getting a luxury in first. Kais. Right, I took the frigate out. Good. Right, that's done. Slingshot Part 2, right, that's run out. Elections in about 5 turns. Should get a survey next turn. Can't see any Sophons to worry about. Let's crave a ship there. That's coming back down here. Pegasus has a brig. Let's take that out. All of those, none of those are frigates, so in fact some of them are all design brigs as well. So I could maybe come up here and take that system, but I don't really like that system. It's not very good. I don't think there's a way to bomb systems or destroy them, which is a real annoyance, because I would just go up there and wreck it. So maybe I should... Yeah, I need that. Need to swap my heroes around though if I'm gonna move across there. I might bring a fleet up there though. How long would this take to get across? Here, 3 turns. Yeah, I'll bring that up. Oh, it looks like I hadn't put that frigate in it. Where's my... Kind of a frigate down here somewhere, don't I? Right, it's in Antares. Long way away. Okay. That frigate's incoming, that fleet's in effect recovering. Can I make a one... Right, take 2 turns to get there. I'd be leaving Decky a bit vulnerable. I could bring them in, which take 4 turns. Doesn't seem they're moving in fleets here though, does it? So I'm gonna move back to Xenius. take me a couple of turns. Got that frigate going in the wrong place now. Might try and move from there to Eta if they got a fleet there still. That can go on guard. Wait for that. And that brig. Guess it can go on guard. And that back. It's waiting. Okay, that's it for the turn. So next turn. Okay, the survey is in, and supposedly the industrialists have the lead. So I might actually want them back in. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm going to have to figure that situation out later, which party I probably want the most. So that's done for now. Also, the academy got upgraded this turn. There's population boost on some system. Can't see any ships I want to attack yet. Let's move on. What's going on there? This system is under peaceful conversion due to the sphere of influence of another empire. Oh, okay. So it looks like the Cravers picked up that technology. Not first time I've seen this. Really hope they don't pick up that technology, because yeah, I could be in a lot of trouble from that. And yeah, I would definitely be going to war to prevent them to taking colonies. Right, I've got my build list to do. I'll take a second to do that.